making it a business every day. Making it a business every way. We've been making it a business. It's alright. Making it a business and working overtime. Work out.
Hi, Johnny Williams here with Studio ALA from American Leadership Academy. I'm here today with Chris Sorensen, the owner of Boudreaux's Bistro in Payson, Utah. We're going to be talking to Chris today about how he got involved in the restaurant industry, got his business started here with Boudreaux's, and what his business has been like since he started it last year. Chris, thanks for joining us today.
It's good to be here, Johnny.
So tell us a little bit about growing up in New Orleans. I grew up in North Carolina myself. I'm a Southern boy. So what was it like for you?
Hot.
Yeah, hot and humid. That was what my growing up years were like.
You know, it was a lot of fun growing up in New Orleans. I had a lot of fun just growing up on the bayous and in the swamps and learning the culture and learning more about the people.
So how did you get involved in Cajun cooking?
Well, it was just a passion of mine. My mom cooked. I remember her just cooking in big pots on the stove, just throwing all kind of stuff in the pots. Seafood, vegetables, just whatever, spices, whatever you could get your hands on, basically. And so I just was always interested in it, and decided to study some Cajun cooking. I went to a Cajun cooking school and learned the basics of Cajun cooking, and that's where it all started.
So you grew up in New Orleans. How did you wind up at Payson, Utah, of all places?
That's my wife's fault.
Okay, so we'll blame her for that. So how long have you been in Payson?
That'll be 3 years this summer.
How long have you been in Utah?
I've been in Utah now for the past 18 years.
18.
Yep.
Okay, so besides Boudreaux's, what have you done as far as the restaurant industry?
Well, I've been doing operations for numerous restaurants during the past 18 years, and also got into consulting work for the past 3 years,
Okay.
and just helping people start up their own restaurants and helping them out.
So you're classified as an entrepreneur, somebody that wants to do their own thing, start their own business. So how did that happen for you with Boudreaux's?
Well, it's just been a dream of mine for a long time to own my own place, be my own boss. And I just decided to come up. I wrote a business plan for a Cajun Creole concept.
Nice.
And just thought it would be something unique to bring to the people of Utah, something different, something to spice it up, if you will, for the people here in Utah. Yep. And it's been a lot of fun.
So you opened back in November. I remember reading an article about you in the Daily Herald. As soon as I saw it, I was excited because I love Cajun food. So we came down that weekend, and I fell in love with the place. I'm one of your biggest fans, and so when we started talking about maybe having you do a cooking show, it just made sense. So how has the business grown since you opened?
You know, it's grown. It has, and it's just been a really good response from the people here in Payson, people in the surrounding areas, and I get quite a draw from people from all over the valley, and it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of interesting people, and it's been a lot of fun.
That's exciting. Now you have a catering business as well you do alongside with the restaurant. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the catering, that's one of the original things I wanted to start, was catering. I started doing seafood boils, mainly crawfish boils, for people last year, and I started doing some more this year, and they've been a lot of fun. I'll go to people's homes. They let me in their backyard with a big old gas burner and pot.
Good.
And live crawfish, and we just throw them in the pot and boil them up and have a good time.
Great. Well, one of my favorite things here is the alligator basket. I love the gator basket you have. You get the gator brought in from New Orleans, do you?
Right. I get it flown in fresh from Louisiana about once a week.
Wow. And you go through it pretty quickly, I hear, because you've got a lot of people hooked on gator.
Yeah, I go through it really quick. Doesn't matter how much I order. It doesn't last long. It lasts about a couple days. I'll get it on Friday, and I'm lucky to have some on Monday.
Cool. I've talked to a lot of people that I've sent here, a lot of my friends. I've said, you got to go try this place. The first thing they say is how fresh the food tastes. Everything is fresh here. They love that. Nothing's frozen. You get everything in fresh from Louisiana, and they love that, as do I.
Yeah, everything is fresh. We cook everything fresh from scratch every day. There's nothing that I bring in that's frozen or anything like that. It's just basically good old Cajun and Creole from scratch cooking. It's a lot of fun.
Great. Well, the show that we're going to be doing with Chris is called Boudreaux and Bubba's Cajun Cookin'. and it's going to be airing on Channel 16 in Spanish Fork. It'll also be on the ALA YouTube channel. So let's talk a little bit about the show and the types of things you're planning to do with that. He's going to have a sidekick. Bubba will be his helper in the kitchen, and we're going to make sure that that's a lot of fun. Bubba's one of our students at ALA, and they're going to have some pretty good interchanges with each other, and Bubba will kind of be abused from time to time, I think, on the show. You talked about ghost peppers and having him try those.
Yeah, he'll be abused a little bit, but we need a guinea pig.
We do, and Bubba's the perfect fall guy for that. So tell us some of your plans for the show.
Well, I'm really excited about the show. It's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to bring a part of my culture from Louisiana to all of you out there, and just to teach you the basics of Cajun cooking and what Cajun cooking is all about. I just think there's some misinterpretations of what Cajun cooking is, you know, whether it be too spicy or too hot. But it's just, Cajun cooking is just basically being able to combine the ingredients that you have and the spices to heighten the flavor of the food.
I've been a big fan of Cajun since I was a little kid, and that was the question a lot of people would ask me when I tell them to come down and try it out. Well, it's all spicy, isn't it? I said, no, there are certain dishes that are really good that aren't spicy that you would enjoy. And so a lot of people like the crawfish etouffee. That's my personal favorite on your menu. A lot of people like the gator. Some people like the jambalaya. Jambalaya is a little spicy, but that's how I like my jambalaya. So what are some of the things that you'll be teaching people to cook?
Well, just some of the basic things. We got some fun dishes. A lot of Cajun and Creole cooking starts with what they call a roux, which starts from butter or oil with flour. And that's a lot of base for cooking, and just teaching the people what the basic food that goes in there, which is the Trinity. New Orleans is a very Catholic city, so we cook with what we call the Trinity, which is onions, bell pepper, and garlic. No, excuse me. Let me start to edit that. The Cajun Trinity is onions, green pepper, and celery, and we use the Pope. The Pope is garlic. So we had to put the Pope in there. Put the Pope in there.
Gotcha.
So yeah, just a lot of fun dishes, from boiling seafood to Creole sauces, jambalaya, shrimp Creoles, just all kinds of fun things.
Great. I notice when I come in the restaurant, you've always got Cajun music playing, which I'm a big fan of. One of my friends that came and experienced the restaurant last week had a complaint about that, though. She said you need more Doug Kershaw, so you need to work on that.
I will work on that for sure.
Well, Chris, thanks again for letting us come by and visit with you. We're excited for the cooking show. We're excited to have Boudreaux's here in Payson. Your hours of operation are what?
Well, we're open from 11 to 8 Monday through Thursday, and we're open 11 to 9 on Friday and 12 to 9 on Saturday.
Okay. If you're interested in trying some of Chris's Cajun cuisine, come on down to Payson. It's on 47 South Main here in Payson. We already know the hours of operation. Come on in, try the alligator basket, try the 2 for plate. My favorite is the crawfish etouffee and jambalaya, but there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, I do have another question for you. One of my friends said that you deep fry candy bars. I wasn't aware of that.
In the South, we'll fry anything.
Yes, we will.
So deep fried candy bars, we added those to the menu a couple weeks ago, and they've been a big hit. So
I'll have to try one out the next time I'm here. So the show should be on the air in the next couple of weeks. You and Bubba will start doing your thing. It's going to be a very light-hearted show. It's going to be some really delicious recipes that people can learn, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So we look forward to the show, and glad you're in town.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Making it a business every day. Making it a business every way. We've been making it a business.